What is going on, everybody? It is Nathan. So, I'm looking at videos to do reactions to, and I found Star Wars Episode 1 1999 premiere, The People versus George Lucas. I think that says it enough. Let's just check it out.
It was like a Beatles concert. It was like when Obi-Wan Kenobi meet Anakin Skywalker, and you thought like the world was going to end. Like, my God, if the world ends, I hope I'm still alive by May 19th to see this, because I can't believe this is going to happen.
There was never anything more hyped up than Episode 1.
No.
In the history of
Even Jesus
Film.
was less hyped.
You just may have
I think The
noticed
Force
that
Awakens
Star
has now been
the latest episode
more
opens
hyped.
nationally at midnight tonight. Some 2.2 million Americans from New York to LA are expected to skip work today just to be among the first viewers of the new Star Wars prequel.
Steve, we're here outside Vance Chinese Theater, and people are revved up.
I've come all the way from Australia and lining up here for 1,000 hours.
I'm here from London. We're from Switzerland.
Came here from Poland.
it's like a historical event for this generation.
What are you going to do if the movie really sucks?
Probably see it again.
I can't see any way that could suck.
There's just no way the movie could suck. Don't see that.
There's no way it's going to suck.
Well, it could suck.
It could not suck.
It could suck.
How could it suck?
Once the opening scroll starts, I'm going to be in ecstasy.
There's going to be people crying here, you know?
These
53
unknowledged
minutes and
people.
counting until the Phantom Menace.
Star Wars! We're going to see Star Wars!
It's cool seeing their excitement, but it's
I
such,
was there,
so sad to
like
think that
everybody
it
else
was such a
was, in May
letdown.
of 99, waiting in line, you know, lightsaber in hand, midnight show.
I saw that movie in San Francisco with ILM.
We're seeing it in a place in Madison, Wisconsin called the Orpheum. It was a huge theater. It had 1,700 seats, I believe, and
Whoa.
it was absolutely full.
Everybody's in there. The air is electric.
They're practically, throwing their hats in the air, jumping up and down. People are just crazy with excitement.
And then the lights went down and everybody cheered, and the previews came on and they booed.
The
and
weird
the Lucasfilm
lightsaber
logo
colors.
came up and everybody cheered again.
The hair stands up on your neck as soon as you see a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. As soon as it comes up on the screen.
The opening scroll, and everyone's freaking out.
And it's like, this is incredible. I mean, whoever thought this day was going to come? And that was one of the great moments of anybody's movie-going life.
Then the movie starts.
Already I knew. It's like just the language of the crawl was wrong. It just
Right.
didn't feel right. But I'm like, okay, I'm going to stay with it, you know?
It went from this glow up here in your heart, and then it descended, and then it went down, and then it just sat here, right?
And I just remember, thinking, oh my God, is it really this, is it actually this bad?
It just felt like being slapped in the face with a wet fish.
It was like, what? This could suck?
You know, I'm starting to deflate a little bit, but, you know, I'm still with Star Wars. It's going to be, okay,
Right.
you know, Jedi, it's not great, but, you know, whatever. It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
What I was used to seeing, from watching the originals in theaters were people cheering, there's big applause moments, big laughs. This was literally an almost like silent screening.
Maybe it was something different. Maybe we didn't see that. Maybe this is a Star Wars film that we need to watch again.
That was
Yeah.
the first time in my life that a movie has ever properly disappointed me and gutted me to the point where I had to lie about my feelings to save face.
I mean, I even remember interviews on the local news, and they're all saying, yeah, but we're going back again tomorrow. There was still a hope, and I don't think it really sunk in for everybody until they saw it that second time, because everybody saw it a second time. We all saw it again.
Did I wait 4 days in the rain, peeing into my own hand, and drinking it to get Phantom Menace tickets for the third time? Yes,
Oh my God.
I did.
It's like abuse victims returning to this site of their abuse in order to conquer it somehow.
I went to over and over, but not like having fun, but more like just trying to convince myself that I was having fun. I saw Phantom Menace in the theater 13 times. Part of that was me not
Whoa.
being able to see a Star Wars film for 17 years. Part of it was coming to terms with what it was.
Just sitting there the
That's
second
understandable.
time through it, and just realizing it's not growing on me. That was a bummer, dude. That was a fucking bummer.
God, that's just so sad. I just like, because Return of the Jedi came out in 1983, and then it came out in 99, so let's see. So that's 16 years. It's like, you're so hyped and pumped that a new Star Wars film is releasing. And then all of a sudden it sucks, and that's gotta be like the most gut-wrenching, depressing moment of your Star Wars fan life, because you're just so hyped and like, oh my god, this is Star Wars, it's finally back, and it never really was back. But same thing happens now. Force Awakens comes out 10 years after the third prequel, and nobody's seen a Star Wars film in a full decade, and people are just like clamoring and hyped and just like, oh my god, will it be better than the prequels? And now we can say yes, it's better than the prequels. Is it better than the original trilogy? Some will say it's better than others in them. Some will say it's the best Star Wars film. Some will say it's the worst Star Wars film. It's all mixed opinion right now. Everybody's still trying to let it settle. But I, for one, love The Force Awakens. And I can actually say I actually have enjoyment in the prequels. Now, I want you to know, I am aware they are very, very bad. And I've actually heard about the anti-cheese edits from a man named Christian Harloff. You may know him from Collider Video or Schmoes Know. And I haven't checked it out yet, but from what I heard him say, it makes the prequels not only watchable, but incredible. So, but even without that, I have a love for the prequels because I watched them at a young age. I grew up with the prequels as I did the original trilogy. Because I'm only 17 right now. So, when Revenge of the Sith came out, I was 6. I was 6 years old. But that was still a cool moment for me. You know why? Because my dad took me to see Revenge of the Sith. And 10 years later, what happens? Me and him, we go to see every Star Wars film in a marathon at AMC. One night, all Star Wars leading up to The Force Awakens premiere. And it was amazing, and I will actually make a video about that. So, in the end, I want to say that while there's many disappointments with overhyping, you have to understand that there is a possibility the movie could not be good. So you need to go into a movie underhyped. So it's like, just going and think, oh man, this movie's probably gonna be good, but we don't know. And that way, when you leave, you'll be like, oh my god, it was either better than I expected, or your mind is extremely blown. But I can understand if you are just overhyped anyway, because it is Star Wars, and just, I have countless Star Wars things. I have a lamp. I have a lamp with lightsabers that glow. That is real. So, if you liked my reaction, hit the like button, and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss another reaction. Be sure to comment below if you want to see anything else for me to react to. With that being said, guys, I hope you have a great day, and try not to get too overhyped, which is impossible with Star Wars. But hey, Rogue One's coming out. Hey. So, see you guys. Have a good day.